Welcome to Brittlestar's Really Great Show. My name is Brittlestar, not really, and this is Really Great, a show in which our amazing team captains lead our amazing guests on a journey of self-discovery and, by the end, deep, deep regret. Let's meet our team captains. Film critic, media darling, and man who makes a damn fine cocktail, Richard Crouse.
Hey, let's get started.
Comedian, social media darling, and possibly the only funny Irish person in the world, Fiona O'Brien.
Hello, and sorry to other Irish people.
Joining us for today's show are two unsuspecting, amazing people who have apparently way too much trust in me. First up, please welcome Kim MacDonald. Joining Kim today, unsuspecting guest number 2 is Dr. Abdu Sharkawy. Dr. Sharkawy, or Abdu to his friends. It's time for a game called Almost True. In this game, I'll be reading you a personal story from each guest. Everything in the story I will tell you is true, except one element. We'll then test the bond that the team captain and their teammate have built up in the roughly 40 seconds they've known each other by asking the team captain to determine which element is untrue. And in 2008, Kim and her husband were having dinner at Boston Pizza in St. Catharines, Ontario. It was quite busy that night, and they were asked if they'd mind sitting with another couple. They were fine with that, got along well with the couple. The man of the couple they were sitting with then proceeded to brag about his nephew, who had a YouTube channel that was doing quite well and had recently signed with Usher. Kim and her husband had never heard of Justin Bieber at the time, but of course, we all know who he is now. Kim and her husband remained good friends with the couple and even came to Justin's hometown of Stratford, where they were invited to have lunch at Justin's grandparents' home and see the room Justin grew up in, which included his Teen Choice Award and a letter from Michelle Obama. All right, Richard, it's up to you to tell me which element of that story is not true. And of course, Fiona and Abdu, feel free to join in as well.
So, did you say a delicious meal at Boston Pizza? Was that part of the story?
There was no qualifier on the meal.
No
there was no qualifier.
Now,
yes,
I'm thinking,
that's all correct.
I wonder about Justin Bieber. It could be, I think Ryan Gosling's parents live out there somewhere. You could have been Ryan Gosling. It could have been another Canadian celebrity. Sing.
And you think that Ryan Gosling,
any Justin Bieber song?
Oh, that's
right
a good challenge.
Okay.
Wow.
Is it
She
too
could
late
win
now to
this
say
word.
sorry? Cause
That's
I'm
pretty-
missing more than just your body.
Okay, I'll accept that.
right,
I would have also accepted baby, 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 baby as well.
Yes, I'm a huge fan of
A
Justin Bieber.
huge fan of Justin Bieber. Michelle
Water.
Obama, what was the occasion of the letter? Why did she write a letter to Justin Bieber?
I don't know.
Abdu, do you believe this?
No.
You just don't believe you don't believe the Obama letter? You think that's it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes, and you know
Michelle
what?
Obama seems to be, she's into some depth. And no offense, I love Justin. He's a
How
national
dare you?
treasure. Come on, really. I mean,
But Michelle Obama's letter is now in the Stratford Museum, so you can go and see it. I listened to an interview where they opened a little area in the Stratford Museum for Justin Bieber now, and it includes the Teen Choice Award, which I saw. And I feel like they were just cleaning out their house because he had too much stuff in there. So they're saying everything that his grandparents owned that was Justin's are now in the museum. So I think it was one of those, you know what, Justin, there's just too many things in here.
Yeah, if you go to go at the right time of year, you can see his grandparents' patio furniture at the back.
There you go.
No,
During the
I think
winter.
I'm ready to decide.
All right, okay, Richard, let me know you've got to tell me what's the one untrue element in this story.
I will believe 2008. I will believe Boston Pizza, although I'm skeptical about some elements of that. But I think it's the letter from Michelle Obama that was added into this. It's a big, splashy bit of name value that I think is supposed to throw us off. Because, of course, Justin Bieber has a letter from Michelle Obama, and he may well have, but I just don't think it's part of this story.
Kim, can you reveal what the untrue element of that story was?
I can. I had dinner at Justin Bieber's grandparents, not lunch.
There we go, right there, fantastic.
Oh.
Right there.
ouch.
I don't accept that.
We're going to move on now to Abdu and Fiona. And I'll tell you Abdu's story. And again, this story is entirely true, except for one element. And Fiona, it's up to you to ask Abdu the questions. And of course, Richard and Kim, you guys can join in and you can try to throw Fiona off the trail. And at the end of that little time, I'll ask you, Fiona, to give me your guess. So don't give it to me until I've asked you for it. But here we go. Is everyone ready? Here we go. The esteemed doctor has a secret. As you most likely know, becoming a doctor requires a tremendous amount of education. The studying, exams, residency, years and years of education. Well, it might interest you to know that Dr. Sharkawy has a secret. The good doctor here failed kindergarten. However, his mother intervened by bringing some delicious cupcakes to the school. And as a result, the school advanced him to grade 1 anyway. We're trying to determine what the one untrue element is in the story, Fiona, and I need you to ask Abdu some questions. And feel free, Kim and Richard, to chime in and throw her off the trail. Now, we did, while we were off there for a second with technical difficulties, Richard asked the flavor of the cupcakes.
This is a key question.
This is a key question, and Abdu he answered chocolate, and then Kim thought that Abdu's dad was the baker. Turns out not. And then also Fiona tried to make a joke about Abdu's mother, who's dead. Nice work. And she's frozen in fear again. Oh, there you go.
She would have taken that one. Trust me.
Yes. Well, look. I think you failed kindergarten, so I think your mom has been dealing with a lot for years. From age 4, you started to fail.
That's fair.
That is rough.
Yeah.
This is the least uplifting game show I've ever not only been on, but seen.
I know.
Well, it's really made me aware of guest choice. I think that's really made how important guest choice is.
I'm going to look on Kijiji for therapy sessions to see if I can just get something quickly once this is all done.
Fiona, team captain of Abdu, who you're trying to slowly break down. Tell me, what is the untrue element of Abdu's story?
For me, the element that's standing out the most is the cupcakes.
Abdu, is that correct?
That's correct.
Fantastic.
I knew
it's indeed correct.
Was it cookies instead or something like that? Did she bring something to the school?
She brought out a good can of whoop ass is basically what she brought.
Yes.
So she threatened your kindergarten teacher?
I don't think she threatened as much as made it clear that it just wasn't going to happen. It wasn't like a Sopranos thing. Like, we're going to make sure this never happened. It wasn't like that. It was like, my son is very smart. Everybody in my family is judge or engineer or doctor or lawyer. We are intelligent people for generations. You will not let this pass. And,
Your mom was Jamaican?
She was not Jamaican. She was Egyptian.
Thank you for joining us and watching the demise of many people's careers happen at once. Thank you to our team captains, Richard Crouse and Fiona O'Brien. Special thanks to our special guests, Kim MacDonald and Dr. Abdu Sharkawy. Thank you for watching this show, which is really great. There you go. That's how that ends. Oh, God. Well, that's the end of that.